I got a little appointment book here, and I have a pencil somewhere in here to write on, or to write with. And I'm getting ready to go in and do my appointment. Janelle used to work there at tcchc, Tillamook Family Counseling Center. Now she works here. Alright. I got most of what I need. This way I can actually write stuff down. I'll turn on my audio recording device. That way it's ready to. And time to go in. Oh shit. I can't close my door all the way or I won't be able to get it open again. Not from the outside anyway. Oh, are my lights on? That's good. Alright. Ooh.
Well, thank you kindly.
Yes, ma'am.
And it does happen, there's not much you can do. I love it when I have time.
Remind me of your first name.
It's complicated. Yeah, I have another piece of cancer. Okay, great, I thought it might be. I started copy and paste, I'm like, maybe I should.
So it's gonna put us on next Tuesday, the 9th. Do you want to cross up on the
Hey, come over, Sean. Hey, Sean.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
weren't able to get a hold of you, but we need to reschedule your one with Esther today.
All right.
Are you able to do that?
For when?
Let's look and see what she's got. Hold on. What is your date of birth?
October 18th, 1980.
1980. All right, let's see this one.
I want that button.
You got it.
Really?
This one? Yeah, they give them to us all the time.
Well, I hope
Do
they
have
give you
something
some
else that has to
extras.
go with it? Well, let me reschedule you, and I have one other thing you have to take with you.
Yes, ma'am. I used to have a
Do you
pinwheel.
your little ribbon? Yeah. Oh, yes.
The ribbon's actually my profile picture on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you've seen my keyring too. Okay, reschedule.
I give the
Purple and
sticker, but I
teal.
put the sticker on the bag.
Yeah, we get the purple one too. What is the purple one? Do you remember?
One of them is for domestic violence. The other's for sexual assault.
Okay, that's what it is. Letter is out. Okay, so let's see what we can do for you. Okay, I'm gonna move through these slow so I can get see if there's anything. Can you hang on just a minute? I'm gonna check with Alana too and see if we have any other options we can use.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Sean, I have one more thing.
Yes, ma'am.
One of those? I got one last time. I have it on my name tag. Do you have my name tag on? No.
Well, that's what I got on my wallet.
Oh, fun. Oh, see, you needed a fresh one.
Yeah. I'll put the teal on the other side.
Yeah, it's a nice way to remember things.
Yeah, self-advocacy is a lot of work that ends up being fruitless labor. So I keep going through and doing all the work to find out what the laws are, and I've actually been watching a lot of the training videos specifically for Oregon and for law enforcement, and basically everything amounts to is that nobody wants to do their jobs.
It feels that way sometimes, doesn't it? Okay, so the next one I have would be Thursday the 25th. It's a morning. Are mornings good or do you need afternoons? It would be like a 9, 9:30, 10, or 10:30.
That leaves me stuck here for like 3 weeks without any assistance.
Well, what I can do is I can also send a message to Esther and see if she can reach out and check in with you as well.
Yes, ma'am. Could you have her message me so that I know that it's her number? I've got people who harass me every hour of the day.
It's usually our number.
Well, your number isn't the one I'm really worried about. Right here, I've got a bunch of restricted and unavailable calls that, it's 17 of them. Yeah, this happens to me all the time.
And so you don't always know who it is. Okay.
I never know who it is. All I know is that it's stalkers. Sometimes they breathe real heavy into the phone. Sometimes they tell me they're going to kill my sister. Sometimes they accuse me all sorts of crazy stuff. And it's all over my friend getting shot in the head in Colorado in 2017.
So a lot of messages that you don't want to deal with.
A lot of message I can't mentally handle. There's just too many of them, and it's been 6 years worth of it.
Well, here's one of our cards so you can actually see the number too, if that helps.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
If
so
you
I can
write down
do-
that appointment,
Yeah, I'm actually gonna do it, I'll
And
do it on
then-
a different card, so you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
that one always handy, with the phone number. Okay, so I can do it on the 25th, it's in the morning, the morning's okay for you, Sean?
yes, ma'am.
Do you have like a 9 or a 10:30?
Probably at 10:30 would probably be easier.
10:10 check-in, let me check anything here. Okay, we're done. So let's do that.
Also, I did check the what is it? Cricket telephone thing that I was told to do.
Uh-huh,
And Cricket's closed.
interesting.
Yeah, so I don't know where to go from here on that either.
So were you getting, some assistance on getting a phone?
I don't have an advocate to help me with that, and that's a lot of the problem. I have to fake normal all the time, which is overwhelming and exhausting.
Do you have the phone right now, or do you need a different phone?
It's one of those Obama phones, I guess, that you guys have here in Oregon. If I go sign up for it, they'll give me 2 years of service.
Can you hang on and let me check into that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me get this, I'm gonna write this appointment down for you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That's one of the things about continually setting up the appointments is that I'm basically being sent around in circles to people who are supposed to help coordinate with law enforcement and
Right.
adult protective services, and it's not happening.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one down. And let me check on the other real quick, so
Yes, ma'am.
this one's gonna be. So Sean, do you want just the check-in time on here, or do you
Sure.
like both?
Well, it says right on the front of the card who it's for usually.
Yeah.
That's one of the things with, like, before my friend Natalie was killed, I was going to therapists that were supposed to help me turn it in,
Uh-huh,
and they were telling me that it wasn't their job, and telling me I needed to go to the Front Range of Colorado and sending me all over. So I have over, I want to say 20 to 30 appointment cards because I was going through a place called Region 1 Nebraska.
mm-hmm,
And at the beginning, they required to go and see him once a week. And that ended up costing me close to $100 a month just in traveling fees.
right.
At the time, I was only making $700 and something in disability. So I
Yeah, and
was,
who can do that? So you have Oregon Health Plan, so you should be good health there.
well, I'm not because some of these issues extended to the hospital. I was actually assaulted at the hospital on January 28th of this year.
Uh-huh,
And trying to turn it in, that's one of the reasons I was sent here. So that happened all the way back in January. I've also been sent to Tillamook Family Counseling Center over the situation. The problem is that it was over a Tillamook Family Counseling Center lady who was there. I was trying to explain to her the safety issues, and safety is supposed to be the number one concern with this.
mm-hmm,
And my safety was not a concern. What she was wanting to do was try to pull the suicide watch thing because I wouldn't give her the answers that she wanted, and I've been through that nest of BS before. I wasn't attempting to commit suicide. I was attempting to get assistance in stopping abuse.
mm-hmm.
And when she wanted to go get stuck with that trick questioning crap, I've been through it. I know how they're supposed to interact with somebody
Right,
who is abused, who is disabled, who is at a high risk or an at-risk situation. I am a disabled person with both physical and mental disabilities in a very high-risk situation. I am very easy to take advantage of, and it's easy to blow me off. I do follow the procedures for self-advocacy,
mm-hmm,
but that doesn't mean that I won't be intimidated by law enforcement or talked over by one of these agencies
right,
or sent to another agency who's going to say it's not their job, who sends me to another one who says that it's not their job.
right,
Before I got a hold of Adult Protective Services over the situation, I'd been sent to 11 different agencies.
and so that's working out, you're getting some support
No,
there?
I'm not. That's why I've been sent here.
Okay. Well,
I've been
good.
sent here for advocacy, but the thing is, this is a really slow process, and in the process, I'm still taking the abuse. I still can't take care of myself, and it's all because when I'm harmed, I'm supposed to turn it in immediately. And then when I do, I get the it's not our jobs, which is what I got at Tillamook Family Counseling Center. And that's what resulted in me being assaulted by, I believe his name is Stephanides, a doctor there. And he didn't need to assault me, and he didn't need to yell at me, he didn't need to intimidate me, and neither did the lady from Tillamook Family Counseling Center. I mean, I have severe PTSD. Being yelled at and being physically assaulted hurts.
So I didn't know if that would help too, putting that in your calendar.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm gonna check on the phone.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you're talking about where they provide some services to help,
They give you a phone that gives you 2 years of service on the phone. It's like the Obama phone kind of
yeah,
thing.
let me check and see what I can find out.
Yes, ma'am.
One thing we have to update, and that's our activity goals that we do every 6 months. Following the rules of our signature review. And then if you don't want to provide information, you can just,
Let's see.
Simon.
Okay. Let her know you're here. She's just gonna be a minute.
It's 5 to 20.
Make an appointment for me too for Dr. Brown, would you?
Okay, give me just a second.
A balance of $190. $20.
I'll just keep safe.
That's gonna be on a card.
You're supposed to wear a mask in here.
Not if you do not want to. It's completely your choice.
I can see what your choice is.
Yeah, I can't breathe with them and I'm already overheating. The day we got the freedom to take it off, I got excited. Got you checked in for that. And then what did you want to make it another appointment for?
Dr. Brown,
Yeah, what did you need to see him for?
my, stool. And I got a sudden rise in weight. I might be consuming water or some stupid thing. I'm old enough, anything can happen.
Yes, ma'am. I was just standing up to try to crack my back.
Something important. Yes. So like a hospital file. What, it depends on what you're booking. I would check in with them. We're trying, so like I had one that wanted to do wellness visit sooner, but we never have enough.
Can you do next Wednesday at 2:40?
Okay, this is Sean. So Sean, but your phone is working, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You just need some extra minutes
I was
to
gonna
help?
say, if you write it down,
Well, I pay for it month by month, but the thing that I was told about is a new phone. This one's already, it's cracked and
I
broken,
always
and
write it
it's
down because I'm the same way.
having a lot of issues. So when I was told to go to the Cricket store that they have free phones for low-income people
I'll be sitting
for,
there like, what do you do?
and it's a 2-year thing. I guess this is a thing put on by the state of Oregon, but I can't do that if the Cricket store is closed, so that's the problem that I
Of
encountered.
course.
But yeah, I don't have a lot of money.
Come on up, my dear.
wanna work on a phone, Sean?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, if you want to sit here for just a minute.
All right, I'm gonna get this information and then
Okay.
I'm gonna go and he could probably just sit in the lobby and I'll go
Okay.
and take care of it.
Okay, Sean, if you don't mind waiting in the lobby, she can bring a phone out, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Would that work?
Oh, you guys have those here?
Yes. That's why I went and checked on it.
Okay.
Did you wanna keep the same number, same phone number?
No, ma'am.
You want a new number?
I do.
Okay.
This one, I have had over 40 harassment phone calls already today
Yeah,
on
so a
this
new
one.
number might be a good thing for you.
Yeah, the other thing is, the service is only good for Columbia Pacific patients and stuff. No,
It is.
that's okay. All right, so Sean, if you'd like to have a seat in the lobby,
She'll be
I'll
right.
activate it and I'll bring it off the phone for you.
All right, thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome, John.
Another thing is the training stuff that I've been watching, the stuff that I was going through yesterday and the day before and today is how law enforcement is supposed to work together with APS and the evidence right away is the most important thing. Nobody has followed those guidelines and I'm already several months into multiple situations, so I'm not sure what to do.
I'm not sure because it's not something that's kind of in our wheelhouse. The only thing we can do is the counseling appointment, so, and the phone.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
Can't do the phone.
Thank you very
Okay,
much for the
You're so
phone.
welcome, Sean. If you want to just grab a seat, she'll bring that right out,
Yes,
okay?
ma'am. I'm actually gonna go out to my car and try to crack my back and come right back in if that's okay.
Okay, that is, because it's gonna take her a minute to grab, so don't leave without it, okay?
I won't. I'll be right back
Before
in.
you leave, are you still, in PO Box 7?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect, thank you.
All right, Sean, she'll be right out, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
And you've got your new calendar, right? You're gonna drop the calendar, you got a good safe spot to
Yeah.
put that?
I do. I just it's kind of my pockets don't hold things as well as they should, so stuff falls out. I don't want my phone falling out and breaking
Yes.
further because then it won't function.
Right. Okay,
No, I'm not. But I
as okay as you can be, right?
yes, ma'am. They wanted to put me on opiates, and I I can't handle that. I don't know why. When I first got to Oregon, there was a doctor that I spoke with. They were wanting to give me some opiates for my back pain. It's like, if it's that severe, we can give you these. It might make it difficult for you to walk for a while. I'm like, I already have difficulties walking, but I want to take the opiates. And then, like, the next edition of the newspaper up there in Hood River that I see from there was supposed to.
I agree, so. All
Sorry.
right, Sean, she'll be out here shortly, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
You're so welcome.
Signature on here, kind of fencing for your building insurance.
All right, the lady is kind of, sort of, almost technically correct about what their job is, but they are mandated reporters. That's the problem. Along with their job with the company, being a mandated reporter also goes along with that. And now you can see I'm having to postpone all this with Janelle Boggs and try to work with Esther. Neither one of them are doing a productive job. What am I doing? Isn't she excited? Dogs. Oh my God, I am in so much pain. that lady in there, technically her job is to set up a therapy appointment. Well, this therapy isn't fucking helping. It doesn't resolve the issue. So how can they call it therapy? All it's doing is postponing it and forcing me to stay in an area. If I don't go to the fucking appointment, I get told I'm not trying to get help. You seeing how this fucking racket works? But I gotta go in and I gotta play fucking happy little sunshine boy. Everything is fine and dandy. Praise the Lord Almondy and all that. Anyway, just in case of private information, I'm gonna end this phone call, or this video, and start up another one that's private. So it's literally nobody's job to do this. Since it's nobody's job to do this, then why are there so many people in prison for doing the things that have been done to me? It's apparently illegal if you do it to somebody else. Why is it magically legal to do it to me? These people are getting paid money to do this. Thank you for the phone, but it doesn't get my predators turned in. I am grateful for the phone. Well, provided if I get it. If I do, I'll show it to you.